Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Shon-Jhon, aka the Middleman CEO. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Come on in. And if you don't mind, please consider subscribing to the channel to help me grow the channel. And if you get any value from any videos or something I say on this channel or on this video, make sure to smash the thumbs up so that YouTube's algorithm can help me to organically spread this channel, right? And so I hope that in some way I have given you some good information or at least challenged you a little and make you think about some things. So you guys know, if you watch my channel faithfully, you know I just keep it real. I don't beat around the bush. I got no fluff to sell to you. I just give you the real deal. And a lot of it, probably 90% of it, is based on things I've actually experienced. And 10% would be based on things that someone else has experienced and I either get advice or I learn from. But I'm always willing to share it with you because I know it can give you positive impact. And shout out to one of my viewers. I did a recent, if you guys saw the video, a recent video about a middle-aged guy getting fired after about 7 years on his job. Now, if you know me and you watch my videos, you know, and if you're new, you're about to find out. I always tell you, don't trust jobs, don't rely on them. There's no such thing as safe, secure jobs. I don't care how good your job is. I don't care how long you've been there and how much they like you. There is no such thing as a safe, secure job. In fact, you are better off believing in, this is gonna hurt some feelings, believing in Bigfoot than you are. If you come to me and say, Sean, I don't believe in a safe, secure job, but I do believe in Bigfoot, then you and I can be friends. Right? Because that's better, right? That's a better belief system than to trust a job. And the difference is these jobs, they control your entire life financially. And what I mean by that is your paycheck probably takes care of your whole entire life. I'm just saying. So keep that in mind. This is going to be a short video. We're going to try to go through it very quickly because I got a meeting coming up. But let's get into it. This is a young lady. She recorded herself being fired on the internet. I don't know why, but I don't know. And so she's being fired. And so we're going to go through this video together and kind of see what happens and what she's saying and what happens. All right, let's get into it. This video blew up the internet, by the way, so let's get to it.
Yes, I'm so sorry. My name's Rosie. I'm just joining the call. Nice to meet you. I'm on the HR team.
Never want to have a meeting with the HR team by yourself.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting with me and Rosie. We have an important meeting today. We finished our evaluations of 2023 performance. This is where you have not met Cloudflare expectations.
Now she knows this is coming. She's not surprised by this. I don't care what emotion she displayed in the video. Because she's recorded it. So she was anticipating this. But I keep telling you guys, these jobs are not safe, secure. Already she's like, hey, I'm going to stop you right there. And she's going to rebuttal, right?
I've been on a 3-month ramp. And then
3-month ramp going up, she says.
3 weeks of December. And then a week of Christmas. And then here we are. I have had the highest activity amongst my team.
So she's right now she's essentially defending her position and her status because she can see the writing on the wall that she's about to be fired or laid off. And so she's just pleading her case right now.
That makes a lot of sense for me in my Cloudflare journey here so far. Also, every single one-on-one I've had with my manager, every conversation I've had with him, he has been giving me nothing but I am doing a great job. I have had great activity. I have really
so
great
basically, if my manager says I'm good, what are we talking about here?
And things have been going really, really well. I make really great relationships with my clients.
I'm a good employee. That's what she's saying.
I disagree that my performance hasn't been.
All right, so now we get into it. Hey, look, I get what you guys are saying, but I'm telling you, you're wrong. So she's anticipating herself being let go, and now she's starting to defend herself, and she believes that they are wrong in letting her go. So she's probably about to put up a little bit of fight for the job, which is what most of you would do. You'd fight or try to rebuttal. I don't always recommend it. If they've already gotten you to that point, they're probably going to let you go. A better question a better way to go about doing this would be, hey, listen, as far as, I understand I didn't meet expectations, but, given some more time, what are some things that are in place that I could possibly take advantage of to do a better, to give a better performance, overall performance in my position. I always say you want to stay in the friend zone with your jobs. You never know what will happen in the future. So always keep that in mind.
I haven't met performance expectations when I certainly have, just because I haven't closed anything officially.
Did she just say she hadn't closed anything officially? Okay. So basically, I'm at work. Just because I ain't doing anything doesn't mean I'm not here. So
why are you doing this and not my manager? Not, we've never met.
So now she's gonna attack those that are firing her, because it sounds like it's a couple people that are just assigned these horrible
I would love
positions to go and fire people.
100%. Real quick, let me carve out the two threads. The latter of why I'm on this conversation, I'll put that one to the second half, and Rosie might be better to explain the process of who is giving this thing.
So these people are not qualified to fire her. They're already passing things down on to Rosie. He's like, hey, I'm just here to read this. Rosie will tell you all the rest. That's frustrating. You don't want to be in that type of environment. Me, I'd just rather you just fire me. Just say, hey, man, we don't need you, and we'll leave it at that. Don't take me through this. And so, but obviously she wants to keep her job. She's probably going to lose her job. I don't know what happened. This is my first time going through this video. I would assume she probably lost her job. She recorded because she understood she wasn't going to have a job for very long. They were probably going to fire her today. But so she had to have some inclination that this was coming. Again, my advice is don't ever rely on your job as your only source of income. If she had another source of income, this wouldn't be as painful.
And for me, why Brittany Peach is getting let go?
I won't be able to go into specifics for numbers.
Wait, why though?
So I would want to know why too. Like, what do you mean you're firing me and you're not going to tell me why? What are we talking about? So maybe they don't have to. I don't know how it is. I think this is a Georgia company, so I'm not sure how the laws work there.
I'm working extremely hard.
I'm working hard, but again, you probably haven't. Again, so she says I've been working hard, but I haven't closed anything. Again, your job is production. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's not getting production. So for her to believe that they would keep her when she wasn't even producing, you got to be out of your mind. I would fire you. You're not producing. What are we talking about? How could you sit here and defend that?
On a 3-month ramp with just 1 month with 2 major holidays in the middle, I don't think that has anything to do with why I should be let go, if that makes sense. So
holidays or not, you got to perform.
As to why Brittany Peach is getting let go, not why Cloudflare decided to hire too many people and are now actually realizing that they can't afford this many people.
Ouch. So she's saying, listen, my production ain't the real problem. It is, girl. And the real problem is you guys overhired and you can't afford to pay everybody. So I got to get axed. And so now we got her saying that, hey, it's your fault I'm getting fired, not because I didn't produce, but because you guys can't pay everybody. And so you got to let me go. I got to be the one that gets kicked out because you can't afford to pay everybody. Well, I got news for you, sister girl. If you produce, they can pay you.
They're letting that go. If that's the real answer, I would rather just you tell me that instead of making up some bullshit and telling me that right before I lose my job from someone that I've never met before.
Yeah, she's mad right now if you can't tell.
Yeah, I can totally respect that, and I don't think Dom or myself today is going to give you any clarity or answers. It's
what? If you're going to fire me, you got to know I'm going to ask why. So
going to meet the expectations.
How do I know what I need to get better at?
Brittany. So
now, Brittany knows why. She's saying I haven't closed anything.
Am I getting let go for no reason?
Uh-oh.
If you guys can't give me a reason.
I'm happy to follow up with you separately to give you the data that was calibrated.
What data do you need? Why am I getting let go? Oh, because you didn't perform well enough. Okay, gotcha. Not why am I getting let go? Oh, I'm going to have to call you back on that. What?
Well, speak with,
then I still work here until you call me back.
To see if we can get that for you. But Dom and I do not have that in our meeting. I cannot share that with you right now.
That's pathetic.
Extremely frustrated and upset everyone is. I know you guys must not be able to understand that given in the positions that you are in, and it must be very easy for you.
A lot of times, those that are called to let you go, and I could tell these are just puppets, they do understand because a lot of times they're this close to being let go themselves. So they're walking on eggshells too. And so they may look like the enemy because they've been pushed out as the face of the company, especially in a bad situation like this. But a lot of times, I would say a lot of times they do care. There sometimes they don't, but I would like to believe that a lot of times they do care, do understand, because their jobs aren't safe either. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
10-minute, 15-minute meetings. Tell someone that they're fired, completely wreck their whole life, and then that's it with no explanation.
All right, so when she says tell them they're fired, wreck their whole life, that leads me to believe she's not prepared for this. She could see it coming because she recorded, but she wasn't prepared away from having this paycheck. So her dependency on the paycheck has gotten her into a really bad situation. And it'll happen to you too because it happened to me. That's why my advice is always this. While you still have the job, so for the 90 days or whatever, how many months she was there during her trial period, and that's funny to say a job in a trial period, but that's the way it is now. So she's got to understand that, hey, and you guys have to understand that, listen, sure, I got a job, I got a primary income source, that's fine. Go and get another income source. Don't be in a situation where that's the only income. Now, your other income source might just be a few $100 a month, a couple thousand a month, but go and get it. It's that important. That's why you need to have a way to make money when you're not at work. And I cannot emphasize that enough. If you're not at work, you need to be making money. 9 to 5, sell it to them, get a paycheck. 5 to 9, use that, your discretionary time, to create another source of income. I don't care if you get a vending machine. I don't care if you get a lawn cutting service at night. I don't care what you do. You need to find a way to make money when you're not at work. I cannot stress that enough. Cannot.
That's extremely traumatizing for people, if you can imagine that. And I don't think that this is, it's just very, very shocking. Very, very shocking.
It doesn't matter what you think. Again, these companies, when they are small, they are mom and pop companies. They are about names. They know you. They know your spouse. They know your kids. They know the birthdays. They know the dog's name. They know all of it. When these companies become big, they become about numbers. And if you're affecting the bottom line negatively, then out you go. It's not personal. It's just business. You guys, here's a mistake you make. You keep trying to marry these jobs. And I keep telling you to treat these jobs like side pieces. Just have them on the side, spend some time with them, date them, take them out, use them, get rid of them. Never under any circumstance should you be faithful to these jobs. But you guys go out there and try to put rings on these jobs. You try to marry these jobs and get these jobs to the altar. Oh, I got a safe, secure job that pays me this. That job can be gone tomorrow, boo-boo. You got to wake up and you got to understand that, okay? So these jobs are not committed to you. Why are you trying to put a ring on it? Again, you cannot do that.
I've really given my whole energy and life over the last 4 months to this job.
4 months?
And to be let go for no reason.
Sweetheart, if you haven't produced in 4 months, what are we talking about?
From a company that I really wanted to believe in.
Yeah. So she's saying, I wanted to believe in you, but the company's saying, sweetheart, we gave you 4 months. You should have believed in you enough to perform in 4 months. So, again, the lesson I'm seeing here is, well, what I'm seeing here is that she hasn't performed up to the company standards. And they're letting her go. She knows, because they hadn't brought this up about her performance. She's the only one talking about it. So she knows that she has not performed to the company standards. The problem is she wants the company to continue to lower their standards to allow her to get a what? Paycheck. She's not talking about getting better at whatever it is she does. She's talking about, why are you firing me? And the funny thing is she already knows why she's getting fired. But she's so concerned about that paycheck dedicated my life. Your life is not 4 months. Again, if you guys learn to make money when you're not at work, it'll change your life, right? So let's wrap this up.
Can absolutely understand. After this call, I can't make any promises.
I'm being let go.
Yeah.
Give me 30 seconds. I'll make you 20%
All right,
more.
so that's all I need to see from that to understand what the situation is, and I just kind of went over that. I don't want the video to be too long. I got to get into some trainings with my students coming up. By the way, if you guys, because I keep emphasizing this, you got to learn to make money when you're not at work. Don't trust these jobs. They're not going to be there tomorrow. It's just the way it is. It ain't personal. So you got to understand that. A better way to look at it would be, all right, I got a job, so I got some income. Let me go ahead in my discretionary time create another source of income. And I always recommend that, you figure out a way to make money when you're not at work. So there's a bunch of ways you can do it. You guys can Google it. All the information's there. What I do, because you heard me talking about having a meeting with my students coming up in just a second. That's why I got to end this video. What I do is I teach people, just like you, how to use your phone to make money. And you build a middleman business. And you simply find customers for other companies, take a deposit, that's your money, dispatch to work. So we book customers, we take deposit, we dispatch. We book deposit, dispatch, we book deposit, dispatch, correct. So we don't actually do the work. So you can choose whatever industry you want to work in: home cleaning, office cleaning, trash removal, garage repair, moving, window tinting. It doesn't matter. Any industry. You choose whatever industry you like to get into. I teach you how to partner with ISPs, independent service professionals in those industries, find customers for them by taking a deposit. And then that deposit, average about $150, go into your account every time you get a new customer. So if you do that 2-3 times a day, you make $450 in the day without leaving your house. So I teach you how to do that and use your phone to do it. And I call it a middleman business. So if that's something you guys would be interested in learning more about, then you need to get the free training. Just put the word middleman in the comments below to get that. Or go to middleman.ceo.com and click the link at the top. That's going to say free training. Make sure you get that, check that out, and learn how to do that. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, you need to find a way to make money when you're not at work. So hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. Don't be in the position that this young lady is in. Beautiful, young. She looks young. She's a beautiful girl. And just tough when you rely on these jobs to take care of you and your only source of income, and then they let you go. Don't be faithful. Learn to make money on your own. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Peace.